Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to be discussing stage fright. You know, when you're doing a presentation or talking to a group of people and you don't feel really comfortable. For example, like when you start to begin to talk, you might stutter, or you can feel your heartbeat in your chest and you feel it in your head, just like a throbbing in your head. And, you're trying to get out the information as fast as you can, but at the same time, you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Here's my advice when you're dealing with a situation like that. I say take some deep breaths while you're talking. Be well informed on the topic that you are discussing because the more information you have about the topic that you're discussing and the more familiar you are, the easier it will be to present the information. Another thing you should also factor in is your audience. Is this information informative to them? Do they care about the topics that you're discussing? And also, what you can do is you can make it an interactive presentation, whereas you have your audience interacting with each other. You can hand out flyers. You can bring up topics of discussion that people might want to, be engaged in. And that way you can keep the, conversation flowing while you're presenting with your audience. Some people say focus on one person. If you have the ability to do that and you can do that, that's fine. But for myself, that never worked. I always had a difficult time speaking. I think more so it was my audience than the topic I was discussing. I think it was just feeling like they would not receive my information well or really understand what I was saying. Or it can be even small things like knowing certain people don't really care for you and you got to present to a room that they're present in. But either way, you have to take the high road and just decide that they are not there. And that's what I do. I pretend like they do not exist and they are not in my view at all. And I concentrate on my topic, my information that I am giving to my audience. And I might concentrate on a couple familiar faces if it's people there that I know while I'm presenting. So those are my tips for dealing with stage fright and anxiety when doing presentations. Okay, everybody, and have a happy new year also.